How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in this video. A lot of news coming out from CD Projekt Red, and while I am excited for the content coming to Cyberpunk 2077, nice to see the Edge Runners update come out, nice to hear about a new expansion. Witcher 3 is by far, I would say, their most beloved game, and still a little bit of uncertainty around Witcher 3's next-gen update. However, we've got a bit of an update on that. Atomic Heart, a game that I personally was very skeptical for it to be released in 2022. I saw my comment section, a lot of you guys were skeptical of it coming in 2022, and it in fact will not be coming in 2022. We have an update on that game, and I do want to give you guys a bit of an update on Assassin's Creed Mirage, which will be a cross-gen title. More on that at the end of this video. But first up, as far as the Witcher 3's next-gen update goes, it looks like it's still on track for a late 2022 release. During the company's first half earnings call on Wednesday, CD Projekt Red president and joint CEO Adam Kaczynski said the game is on track to release during the fourth quarter of 2022. So this is something that is still going to be coming this year. Remember, it was initially scheduled for early this year. I believe actually in the beginning it was scheduled for last year. Then it got pushed to early this year. Now we're hoping it'll be out by the end of 2022. I want to give The Witcher 3 another playthrough. Not right now, just because there's so many games coming out and so much on my backlog that I gotta play. But Witcher 3 is a game I definitely want to go back and play at some point, but I've been waiting for this upgrade to come out. No way am I going to go back and play it right now when the upgrade should be right around the corner, so hopefully that will be coming sooner rather than later. If you guys are unaware, the upgrade is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. It'll include a range of visual and technical improvements, including ray tracing and faster load times across the base game, both expansions, and all of the extra content. On top of that, it'll feature some additional downloadable content inspired by Netflix's The Witcher show. And of course, CD Projekt Red is working on a brand new Witcher game right now that we still don't know much about. However, it was noted that the new Witcher saga, the first game, it is a saga and it's going to consist of more than one game. So a lot of exciting news regarding Witcher. As far as the new game goes, I really wouldn't be expecting to play that anytime in the near future. Look, remember when Cyberpunk 2077 was announced and we got that teaser trailer? That was what, back in 2011, and we ultimately got the game in 2020? I'm not saying it's going to take that long, but I think you guys should just be prepared to wait that long if necessary. Hopefully the game does turn out well. Hopefully they take, you know, their time with it, just because Cyberpunk 2077 was such a train wreck when it initially launched, and, you know, by the time this next Witcher game comes out, who the hell knows what platform it's going to be on. Maybe it'll be a PS7 game. Because, to be frank, Cyberpunk 2077 was revealed during the PS3 era, and yes, it came out on the PS4, but truthfully speaking, should it have come out on the PS4? Probably not. Probably should have just been a PlayStation 5 title and an Xbox Series game, so you're really talking about a game that took, you know, from the PS3 to the PS5 to actually drop. I'm not saying it's going to take to the PS7 to get to the next Witcher game, but who knows? I just wouldn't be expecting it anytime in the near future. Alright, moving on from that, some disappointing news coming from Atomic Heart. The game was scheduled for a release in 2022. Unfortunately, it has been delayed into winter, and that does span December 2022 until March of 2023. I would imagine it's going to be a an early 23 release. It was noted 5 years ago when we founded the studio, we set ourselves the goal of creating a world-class project that can be appreciated by millions of people all over the world. And now, when the stakes are as high as ever, we are finally ready to release the momentum we have been accumulating over these years. We couldn't be happier to head to the release with such an experienced publisher, and we have no doubt that Focus Entertainment will make the upcoming launch truly outstanding. Focus Entertainment Chief Business Development Officer Julian Ramit added, "It's an honor to collaborate with a studio as talented as Mundfish. We were amazed by Robert and his team's creative minds as soon as we started exchanging the AAA standards they've provided for their first game. Is truly an accomplishment. Atomic Heart is sure to honor all players in search of an original new generation experience." The game will be dropping on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I think a lot of you guys saw this forthcoming, just because, you know, we were getting updates about the game. Don't get it twisted, but, like, we were just we just kept getting hit with a 2022 release window, and by the time, it gets to August, it gets to September, okay, I don't know about that one anymore. Although they are saying the Witcher 3 upgrade is coming this year, and we only got a couple more months left for the year, but that's an upgrade, not a new IP, a big budget new IP. I think Atomic Heart looks really good, this first-person action RPG. The game seems to have a really slick atmosphere as well, looks to be a darker game. I know a lot of people are excited for it. I know a lot of people are drawing comparisons to like a BioShock or something like that, but yeah, the game looks good. I just hope it turns out pretty well, just because we've been looking forward to it for quite a while, and I don't know at this point if that anticipation level is still going to be there, and I just hope that the game does drop with quality, just because when there are delays, when a game has been in development for a while, that always is going to make people a little bit skeptical, but you just hope for the best out of a game like this, and you know what, take all the time you need. It's a brand new IP coming from a new studio. You just want to hope it turns out well. Lastly, speaking of big titles, Assassin's Creed Mirage is looking to be a cross-generation title. You will get a free PlayStation 5 upgrade according to a PSN leak. Why that is notable is that a lot of times these days, PlayStation 5 titles are going to have that $10 upcharge. You're seeing that with a lot of games these days. I believe Hogwarts Legacy is one of those titles, and, there's just a lot of games that are $10 more expensive on PlayStation 5, or even Xbox Series. I know the first-party Xbox titles are not, but there's games on Xbox that are going to be $70 as well. There's an official description for the game as well. Experience a modern take on the iconic features and gameplay that have defined the franchise for 15 years. The fact that it says define a franchise for 15 years, 15 years goes back to Assassin's Creed 1, so, like, are aspects of the OG Assassin's Creed gonna be there? You guys know how I feel about that. Parkour seamlessly through the city and stealthily take down targets and more visceral assassinations than ever before. Explore an incredibly dense and vibrant city whose inhabitants react to your every move and uncover the secrets of 4 unique districts as you venture through the golden age of Baghdad. So, this is gonna be a cross-gen title, which, is kind of to be expected. I believe this game initially started out as a bigger Valhalla expansion, and then it transitioned into a bigger title, and they are working on other Assassin's Creed games. The rumor is that there's going to be multiple Assassin's Creed games showcased at this Ubisoft Forward event, and I imagine one of those is going to be the next generation exclusive title, so be on the lookout for that. I am going to give one of these newer Assassin's Creed games another playthrough one of these days. I'll probably play Origins, and given that got the PlayStation 5 upgrade, let's just, try to stick with it, and, I want to really get into a game that I can, sink quite a bit of time into. An Assassin's Creed, well, it's not my favorite franchise of all time. It's always been a franchise I could count on to be, one of those games I could get into every year. That hasn't necessarily been the case. I loved Valhalla's setting, but yeah, we'll see how that turns out. In the case of Mirage, hopefully it does have some fundamental elements from the older Assassin's Creed titles that I can more so sink my teeth into. But that is going to do it for me. Again, as far as The Witcher 3's upgrade go, it looks like that is still scheduled for a 2022 release. Remember, a lot of upgrades going to be coming with that: visual, technical, load times, all that good stuff. Atomic Heart seems to be delayed until 2023. They have picked up Focus Entertainment as a publisher, and Assassin's Creed Mirage looks to be a cross-gen title with a free PS5 upgrade. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.